Hmm. Okay, friends, and I am in Ubuntu 18.04, right? As you can see, um, from here I'm in Ubuntu 18.04. It does not detected my graphics card till yet, and it is 64-bit version. It is GNOME 3.28.0. So we are going to go through what is the kernel version, what is the GCC version, and what are the drivers to be used. Okay. So I have 8 GB RAM, i3 processor, simple processor. So first what you have to do is you have to set your drivers, drive capc d or software updates. Okay, I will go to the software updates. Let me lower my face, and you have to go to the additional drivers. I will be searching for the drivers needed. So actually it is better that you can see that it is GK20B G4710 graphics card I have. So use NVIDIA driver meta package, which is more than 390, is very suitable for YOLO and other object detection. So let's go with NVIDIA object driver and apply changes. Give your password. After that it will be downloaded, the driver should be downloaded. Okay, so telling you about this version of 18.04, I have to tell you that this is supposed to be supported up to 10 years. Okay, they are going to support 18.04 up to 10 years, and it will be a very great deal because ubantu 18.04 UPPORT for 10 years, 10 years. Okay, but many of them have been saying that to do tutorials on Windows because it is supported for it doesn't have end cycle, but many of this doesn't know that it has also end cycle. Okay, so as you can see, it is getting support up to 10 years instead of 5 years, because there are more people who are turning out from Red Hat Linux into Ubuntu. As you can see, it has been officially announced that Ubuntu has support for 10 years. It's a very great news. So we will get support until 10 years from now, so it is better you can do with that. I'll be making tutorials on CentOS, but it is very difficult to configure, and Debian too. Okay, we are not going to go under Arch Linux. Okay, we are not going to go beyond that. As you can see that it is going to receive this support for 10 years, 18.04. This is what the version we have now. Okay, so that's a very great news, and I have to tell you that not only it supports for 10 years is available, and also we are going to install the CUDA runtime. I don't know about AMD because I don't know that there are drivers available for that, but for CUDA it is available. So the officially declared CUDA toolkit is for this thing is for 18.04 is 10.1, CUDA toolkit 10.1. okay, it has a very good update. We are also going to do that update, and we are going to do with this, and we are going to test YOLO, TensorFlow, PyTorch, and also other models with this, all the frameworks that can be installed with this. Okay, so we are going to go through the process. Okay friends, let this get finished. So let me pass the video file. And welcome guys back. So our drivers has been updated. Okay, drivers has been updated. So far so good. Okay, searching for the available drivers. There's nothing problem with that. So go with NVIDIA 390 driver, proprietary drivers are just installed sudo apt get install NVIDIA 390 or higher drivers. Okay, so let's go and install this CUDA. Okay, first you have to copy this command. So you can go to the CUDA website and you can just follow this tutorials. Okay, on this one you have to go to the folder where we have downloaded it. So what is this? Okay, these are all notes I have downloaded, and the file is over here. Open the terminal and then paste your command over here, sudo dpkg, and this thing has to be given. Okay, so then the CUDA repo.dbn file extension has been given. Give your password. It will give you the public key for that. Okay, 10.1, which is a supported CUDA toolkit for 18.04. Okay, if everything goes correct, it should be correct. Okay, just unpacking it. Okay, it was a success. So it has just unpacked it. So you have to get the sudo apt get key, and you have to, then it returns OK. After it returns OK, you have to just sudo update it. So already we have updated. It was no use of updating it now, I think so, but let's try it. So sudo update it. Okay, then go here, sudo apt get install CUDA. Okay, and everything has been done correctly. Then paste this, sudo apt get install. Okay, and install it. It will run faster. After that, we are going to install the CUDA. Okay, so we are going to test it for all the needs of YOLO and everything. YOLO would be our first preference because most of them are doing thesis on that, and everybody has been asking me, a guy from China and from Israel, they have been asking me how to install. So installation is a really very big deal. As I am telling you again that this tutorial is only concerned to choose which is the best Linux OS for deep learning based on object detection. It is only based on just testing what are the required dependencies and which make our installation easy, and it makes our production fast. Okay, that is why we are testing till now. That is why we are doing. Okay, so it is unpacking everything. So far so good, no problem. This may take some time. Okay, so command line tools has been updated. This is the very important one. So let's see, our environment variables must be set at the second thing. So let's now go with the CUDA. Okay friends, and here I am in the CUDA. So just type CUDA in the Google and go to this CUDA archive, and we have just downloaded and installed the CUDA, which is getting downloaded now. So now we are going to download the CUDA 7.6. So what I will do is we are going to go with the very latest one. So we have Ubuntu 18.04. The thing would be that you have to install these CUDA based on these three things. So first, the development runtime has to be downloaded. So first you have to log in it. Okay, let me log in it. Okay, and okay friends, this CUDA toolkit 10.1 has been downloaded and installed. Okay, so the next thing you have to do is you have to set the environment variables. So gedit, wait a minute, gedit. Okay, BASHRC. Then go to the last. So you can see that the environment variables has not been set up. So now what you have to do is you have to set the environment variables. Okay, so I have already made a tutorial on that, so let's go there and go to my channel. And will be that fast.
Is how to install
and
YOLO.net.
what I have to do is, so in the video playlist you have to go to the installation needed. Okay, and after that you have to go to this and it's not over here. Okay, and from these choose the display network running. Supposed to be that you have to search for these are the environment variables to be set. So you have to copy this. I'll give you this in the link given below. So go here, type gedit bash-rc, or you can use vim or nano or anything. Okay, and paste this command. So we have not done with 9, it is supposed to be 10.1. okay, the CUDA toolkit is 10.1, so we have to change this to 10.1 and save it, close it. So type source bash-rc, SOURCE, source BASHRC, and that's it, done. Now if you type NVCC version, okay, then the CUDA 10.1 toolkit would be showing up. Then the next thing would be in our path is this CUDA installation. So you have to go to this website called www.google, type CUDA download, go to this archive, okay, and we should go with the latest one. We are going to test with the latest one. Okay, so 7.6 CUDA version, and after going here, what you have to do is you have to choose this development library. Okay, first you have to give the what, you have to give your login ID, then only you can do it. Okay, without login ID you can do it. So first one would be the development libcudanon one, the second one would be based on, okay, this is dev, and the third one will be the code samples. Okay, it has to be done like that. And after that, even I think you have it for Android also. Okay, the installation details have not been given over here, but in the older version it will be given. It is so the life cycle, as I have said you, that it has a very long life cycle. So it has a very long life cycle. I just my webcam turned off. Okay, so let this get downloaded, and after this get downloaded, just click it. Okay, install it, and you have to set some. Okay, so let's get installed. The first thing is you just click it and install, then there is no problem with that, or you can do sudo dpkg I install also, which I have made now all my tutorial. Okay, give your password, Okay, it's not going where, so we can do sudo dpkg install, let this get downloaded. So let's wait for some time. And welcome friends. So we have downloaded all the code and dependencies. So the first one would be this runtime library, development library, and code samples. So we have to go here. So I think we have done it 2 times. So doc is supposed to be 2 times. So let's delete one and open the terminal from here. And now what you have to do is, so let me close my face, and what you have to do is go to this code and installation and sudo dpkgi. Before that you have to list everything, ls. Okay, so paste this, so the code thing will be all showing up here, and paste this, give your password. Okay, the doc one you're supposed to do. Okay, that's errors encountered, dependencies, tpkg process unconfigured. Okay, configure a, suppose you are going to configure -a, configure command not found. Okay, there's supposed to be some errors, dependencies problem config. Okay, we have to go from the first, I think so. So let's go from the first, not from the last, not with the doc. Let's go with the first. Okay, so let's first try to install the code repo 1, and let's see what happens. Just unpacking everything. Okay, there were no errors, I think so. So let's go with the second one, and it will be the development library. I think at the last you have to go to the doc one. Okay, so it is just unpacking it. The errors were encountered. So let's see for an online solution what was the problem. I think we have not installed the dependencies needed. So let's go for an online solution. So there will be some libcodns 7. We have this problem, I had this problem, and but it complains like this. What shall I do? People are asking. What went wrong? Okay, no problem, nothing is showing up. Okay, so when you just do it, it shows some errors like this. So what shall I do? Change your current path to your download folder. Current path, I don't know what current path to your download folder. What does that mean? Okay, so let's click it by like this, see whether it gets installed like in this way. Okay, let's install, give your password, because our dpkg1 is not working. So what has happened, I don't know. Okay, give your password. Okay, I don't know. Okay, let's click the second one. Okay, install it, give your password. Okay, give your password, and the third one. Just getting installed. Okay, so let's again do it. Okay, so now what you have to do is, just by clicking it, it will go to the debug manager and it will get download done. So you have to go to this user source code and sample. So get here, copy this command, go to the file system, other locations in your computer, not this one, what I am looking for. Okay, user source and code and samples must have been downloaded here. It's not over here. Okay, user source, yes, it is user source, it is next, it is over here, and NVIDIA is over here, but I don't think that the user samples have been downloaded here. I don't know why. So let's look for an online. Okay friends, and the dependencies for this have not been met, so we are going to download the library Linux for this. So don't get angry at me, we are just trying all the stuff. Okay, so put in a library, this also will be 478 MB, so wait for a minute. So this targets, okay, let it get downloaded. This may take some time. Okay, files are supposed to be missing. Down alerts. Okay, and okay, now we have just installed the Udan library for Linux. So open the folder, it's over here, so you have to open it, the terminal from here, and let me close this. Go to the Udan and install. So targets xvz and the file name that you have downloaded. Okay, close this. Now list ls, list everything, and the targist is not okay, targist is over here. Paste this, get this, and paste this. Okay, so it has to come out. So after that it has been done, so you have to go to sudo copy from the user, from here to the user local. So you have to just make a sudo copy from the local to here. So after that you have to check whether your Kudan installation has been correct. Give your password. Okay, no problem with that. So next go with this. Okay, okay, this would also not be any problem. Okay, there was also problem with that. Then the third one be this kudanan.h. okay, you have to paste this. So take a good look at this. So sudo cp include kudanan.h to include kuda include to the folder, and this would be the second one, and this would be the third one. Okay, then everything is set to be done. Now we are going to test the YOLO has been installed correctly. YOLO. If errors may come, it's not the problem with the installation, it is only the problem with the dependency. Okay, so now what you have to do is, after this you have to know the GCC version I have. So Python, if you go there, so my god, you don't have Python in this. Okay, well, let's also install Python in this, there will be no problem with that. Okay, Python 3. Okay, the version of GCC we have is 8.2.0, and Python 2 that we have. So sudo app python has to be installed, python 2 has to be installed. So we have 3.6.7, so we're also going to install the, we have not installed git 2, so it may ask git installation 2. So let's paste this. Okay, first install the git. The git would be installed. Then we have to install the Python. Okay, so everything is going to be correct. So copy this and then paste this over here. Get downloaded as soon as possible. Okay, so then get in the darknet folder. There may be errors, we must rectify it, but the CUDA, as you can see, has been installed successfully. There was no problem with that. Just we are going to install the CUDA and has been correct. Okay, the CUDA, there was no problem with that. Then you have to go to this, go to the downloads, and you have the darknet over here. Go to the make file, and the GPU computing has to be 1. Save it, close it, get here and give make. If everything goes correct, this will go correct. Okay, so the GPU compilation with CUDA, I think there is no problem so far. So it is going very correct, I think so, till now. As you can see, this is just running flawlessly. There are no flaws now. Okay, okay, there were no errors, so that it was a great success. Then what you have to do is you have to go to the make file again and just initialize this CUDA by clicking CUDA 1, and now you have to make it make 8. So if no errors, it will run good. So let's download the weight files over here. Okay, save linkers. Don't do it like this, sometimes it may get into trouble. Okay, so let's download it by clicking. Let it get downloaded. So far so good. There were no errors with the 10.1, the latest version. Okay, and also we are going to install OpenCV 3.0. okay, there were no errors. Then we must check this thing. So let this get downloaded. Okay, let me have a cup of tea and come back. Goes, so let me get a cup of tea and come back. Friends, the weights has been downloaded. So get this weights, open the containing folder, copy it, go to the darknet folder, paste it over here. Then what you have to do is you have to compile the darknet and see if there's some error. You have to change it in the config file. Okay, CFG file. So okay, SRC CUDA association failed. Okay, no CUDA device capable. Okay, it's not supposed to be that. It's just a SRC CUDA fail. So you have to change some CFG files over here. YOLO v3, there it is. It must be here. When you go to this CFG file in the darknet folder, click this YOLO. Okay, it's over here. Okay, YOLO v3, and unmark this testing, batch, subdivision, training, and give this 416. Okay, the image size has to be 416, and save it. Now try to compile it. Let's see what happens. Still code dump. No CUDA capable device is detected. CUDA error. What's the problem with this? Okay, let's compile it with it. I don't know what's the problem. Okay, so let's change it to, let's give CUDA only and make it and test it without CUDA. Okay, CUDA is just an advanced library which could just accelerate the process further. Okay, it's just compiling it. So let's see that it could now do it correctly. Still now code dumped. CUDA error. No capable CUDA device detected. I don't know what's the problem. Let's go for an online solution. And why is it just showing? I don't know. No CUDA capable device. No CUDA capable device detected. Okay, result fail version. So they are saying that here's some information about this system. Okay, and the CUDA path we have just would be updated. Okay, the drivers has to be updated. So we have just installed the CUDA, but still though it is not detecting it. Okay, not have execution flag. The problem is that the CUDA here must be detected. So actually we have installed the CUDA, it is showing up. Okay, if the CUDA capable device and the CUDA driver are installed, but device query reports no CUDA capable devices. So install the CUDA capable devices now. So go here, install the CUDA capable devices. Okay, only one has been reported. Okay, device query still fails. There may be something wrong. So which init seems to be missing. So this file has to be missing. No such file or directory. So let's see that this file is available in this. So if this file is missing, we cannot access no such file or directory. Okay, based from the device query. Let's put this command not found. Cannot access, and looks like laptop with NVIDIA Prime Optimus Prime Slide. So this was not helpful. Okay, still you can't find it out. So sudo apt get installed NVIDIA 352. Okay, so let's go with the very latest one of drivers. Okay, so let's now install the very latest drivers. Okay, let's go with this 418 driver or 390. Okay, this is a proprietary driver, but 418 is an open source one. So or else we have to change the GCC version. Okay, so let's try to fix this problem. Okay friends, the proprietary drivers has been set. So let's see what this could resolve the problem or not. So go here, go to the make file, so reinitialize it. Okay, save it, close it, come here, make it. So after that we have to test it. So we have to choose the proprietary drivers that are really needed for this thing. So let's hope this would work. Actually it was in 418, the proprietary drivers was changed to the 418 drivers. So we have just changed it to 390. So this would make our CUDA compilation or a CC. Okay, so let's hope this works. Still code down. CUDA runtime version. version, driver version is insufficient for CUDA runtime version. Okay, now it shows that CUDA runtime version is error. CUDA driver version is insufficient for CUDA runtime. Okay, so let's see what's the problem. So let's restart. Or the CUDA, they are saying that the CUDA driver is not suitable, so we have to change the CUDA driver. So let's go again, go to the software managers, go to the additional drivers, and let's go back to the 418. After changes, give your password. Okay, so let's see what happens now. Confusing you guys. Okay, sorry for that, I'm just confusing you guys that I have changed this open source NVIDIA driver meta package SN to 418 open source, then close this. So let's hope this works now. So CUDA capable device, no CUDA capable device detected, but actually CUDA we have installed it. I don't know, CUDA NVIDIA-SMI could not communicate with the driver. Make sure the latest driver has been installed. So there is a problem with the drivers. Okay, download NVIDIA-SMI has failed, so there were no latest driver detected. So let's try to download the latest driver. Okay, this is what the problem that has been arising. Okay, so what I have to do is, where is NVIDIA mod info? Okay, NVIDIA graph, dpkgi NVIDIA graph, which would take us to the latest driver list. Okay, so 418.67 and everything has to be correct. Mod probe has to be corrected. Then what is missing? So should have to get installed CUDA toolkit. Okay, run the prime select query over here. Paste it. NVIDIA prime choose prime select NVIDIA. So this would facilitate the installation of this thing. This operation requires root privileges. So let's give the root privileges. Give your password. Okay. Invalid profile is already set. Okay, then there is no problem. That NVIDIA is already set. Please select the NVIDIA. Okay, please select the NVIDIA. Now let me see the mic is on. Okay, the mic is on. Okay, info is the NVIDIA already set. So check the NVIDIA-SMI now. Now it should be detected, or there may be some problem. Okay, install driver and running. Couldn't communicate with the Android driver. Make sure that latest driver has been installed. So we have not installed the driver till now. Okay, let's go there again and see whether all drivers has been updated. Now there will be lots of drivers showing up. No, so there is not showing up. Okay. Let's see what happens. The install driver has not been shown. Now what is missing? I think some driver version problem. So driver toolkit. So reboot and check. So let's do this again. And prime select query. Okay, let's do it in the prime select query. And prime select NVIDIA. Okay, it's already set. Then prime select NVIDIA. You have to reboot. Sorry, I have not rebooted the system. Sorry for that. And what it will do is NVIDIA-SMI. So let's hope this works. Okay, so let's reboot the system. Okay, welcome guys. That the problem has been nearly solved after rebooting. So go to the terminal and see whether it's found. NVIDIA-SMI has been found. Okay, it's found. So NVIDIA-SMI minus 8. So everything has been showing correct. Okay, so let's test the code now. So let's go to the downloads, darknet, open the terminal from here, and let's start to run the code. Okay, it's running. That's it. We have succeeded. We have just installed, tested and run the YOLO. So it has worked correctly. So this is how you do it. So it is a very long tutorial. Sorry for a very long tutorial that I have made. So be very happy. We have just successfully installed CUDA in this. We are going to do it for other questions. Thank you.